So let's correct that to 150. Hit the slash key. Then 150. Replace that one here. Now we have 30 and 150. Your final speed is 150 then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We set that, and we are now, that's the United checklist here. So we are about before takeoff, after takeoff, we completed that. The next thing we're gonna do is the descent checklist. We're gonna talk about the descent and approach. In the meantime, let's say that this happens. Cape Cod is on your left. That's Cape Cod. Well, Captain,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Engine 2 has no fuel. Got cut off. Oh, electricity.
What does it say here? Electric.
Electric problem?
Master caution with a failure, your side. That's the electrics, remember?
Yeah.
Look what it says here. Source off, drive 2 is off. And if you look on your engine here, in other words, you lost engine number 2. Okay? That's why you have it on your side. Here's what we're gonna do next. Are you ready? First of all, disconnect the autopilot from here. Press it again. Follow the flight director. Remember the 2 lines, right?
Yeah.
Good. Second, reset. We don't want to see the lights anymore. We know we have a problem. Next, disconnect the auto throttle from here. Press the button right here. Since we lost number 2, take 2 all the way down. With number 1, try not to use more than 85% power while flying all the time. Reduce power a little bit. Good. Hold the lines, don't climb. Good. Try to keep it steady, gently. And what I'm going to do now is get a cruise page here and select the engine out, because we have an engine out, right? Yeah, selecting right engine out, and it says this. Okay, no more than 29,000. We're way below that. Top speed should be 271. Reduce speed to 271 with the throttle. Good. And no matter what, never use more than 95% of N1 of engine number 1, which we're doing well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep flying the airplane. And you're flying it with 1 engine now, right? Is it hard?
Kinda.
Okay, looks stable. So let's give it a shot. Now let's try to restart that engine. Not like this. First, the engine start switch of engine number 2. Push it in and then take it right all the way to flight. Follow the N2 and wait for 20. If it gets to 20, inject the fuel. If not, don't. Follow this one here. You hear it?
Yeah.
Not yet. Press this, turn it off. Don't forget to fly. Use the generator again, pull it down. Turn on the auto throttle. Hold it up for 1 second. That's it, that's okay. Turn on the autopilot. Recall. Release.
Are we alright?
Yeah, that's good.
We're gonna make it.
We're gonna live.
No one even.
Otherwise, we
Okay.
should have declared like Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Now, with an engine failure, even like this, we should look for the nearest airport inland. But
Yeah.
since it's a short flight, is gonna be the same. Got it? Okay, so we're gonna start our descending here. On our way south, we are over.
Is that an airport, like, right there?
Oh yeah, sure. You can see them. So here, again, we are here. The terrain. And if you want to know exactly.
Oh, that's
so,
Providence.
yep, yep. And you can see, well,
That's like the end.
that's Martha's Vineyard over there, and Nantucket is far out. And well, you can actually start seeing the Long Island. Long Island is here. That's it.
Oh.
Told you, it's a very short flight
Yeah,
when
it
you do it
is.
in air, right? Instead of like driving there.
Now, on long haul flights, like, what do pilots do when they're just here, sitting?
Well, they can rest sometimes, but there'll always be one in charge all the time. And if the flight is longer than 8 hours, then you have 2 teams, and they split every at 4 hours, so they take turns. Okay. 737. I want you to climb and maintain 220. So we get a new altitude that is different than our assigned altitude, right?
Yeah.
What do you think we should do about it now? Before we
Change
climb.
this one.
Excellent. Change it. Good. Now, go on to the cruise page and change the cruise level from 190 to 220. Execute that page. And the last thing we do now is climb. Right. Okay? You get it? There it is. Now we're climbing now. What is the rate of climb?
3,000 plus, 3,000 feet. per
And
second.
50. That was 3,050 feet per minute. That's what it means. Okay? Good. See where it says you can zoom in and out from here whenever you want to see a little more. TD, that's the top of descent. Well, that's the point where we should start descending. If we start descending at that point, we're gonna end up right on the runway, right on time. It's gonna, since the rate of descent usually is around 2,000 feet per minute, then it's gonna take us like 11 minutes to go all the way from 22,000, right, to 0, the landing altitude.
What does TC stand?
Where? Top of climb.
Oh.
That's the point we're gonna reach, the 22,000. Here, watch, it's gonna reach that right here and then level off. Throttle should roll back a little. Right?
Mhm. Now, what
And-
happens if, like, auto throttle doesn't work?
Well, you'll control it. And you gotta follow that here all the time. And let's do this now. Here's what I want you to do. Get to the performance page. Menu. FMC. Performance. Good. Now that we are on cruising altitude, so let's take that information and put that in. We're gonna start with the wind. The wind is 285/25. Go ahead, type that. 285/25. And put it on the cruise wind right here. It will help the computer recalculate the right time to start descending. Now take the temperature outside, -5. See the minus sign here?
Oh.
And then 5. And put it on top of climb, outside air temperature. This one. Now hit that execute button. Good. It's going to help him know exactly when it's the right time to start descending. The last thing I want to do with you, because the descent is coming up very, very quick, is I want to show you one of the training that every time we get pilots here, it is part of the training, and that is what to do in case there is another airplane at your flight level and fly straight towards you. Okay? But it doesn't really happen that often. I mean, the last time it happened was, I don't know, 20 years ago or so, but still, part of the training, right? So it's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna set another airplane. There is one, by the way, right here. See, but it's like very far, 25 miles, 3 o'clock, you won't be able even to see it, but it's there. I'm gonna set another one flying directly at us. The first thing we're gonna hear is a voice saying, traffic, traffic, traffic. What I want you to do next is look down here and try to find it where it's coming from, like this one. If it's here, I'll say traffic, 2 o'clock, 30 miles, and then we're gonna try and find it outside.
Okay.
If not, we're gonna follow whatever instructions we get. If we do, we're gonna keep following it. Next, that voice might say this: climb, climb, climb. Or maybe descend, descend, descend. The last option will be brake right, brake right, brake right. That's the time when you need to take action, because you're the pilot flying.
On brake right? Or?
So let's say it says brake right. Here, all the you. First thing we do is disconnect the autopilot, then brake right.
Okay.
Because
Like
if you
hard
try,
right or just right?
no, just right, this much. You don't really need that much. If it says climb, disconnect the autopilot, then climb. Descend, disconnect, and descend. Until that voice says clear of contact.